looking shot if it's the right number.
Oh, it is the right number. Oh, it's a hole-in-one!
What happens when a kid with the blood of a golf legend running through his veins steps onto the course? Charlie Woods, just 15 years old, is rewriting the playbook and turning heads with every swing. With 5 championships already under his belt, the kid is playing like he's been at it for decades. But how is he pulling it off at such a young age? What's his secret? And if you think Tiger Woods is the only Woods name worth remembering, think again. Charlie is already leaving everyone speechless. While Tiger Woods was a phenom in his early years, Charlie seems to have that extra something. With his calm demeanor, undeniable skill, and a father like Tiger showing him the ropes, it's only a matter of time before he's tearing it up on the PGA or LIV Tour. But here's where it gets fascinating. How does Tiger's mentorship shape Charlie's game without overshadowing his individuality? We'll come back to this in a moment. Last November, the golf world went wild when the lineup for the 2023 Hero World Challenge was revealed. Hosted by none other than Tiger Woods, this 20-player event was packed with some of the biggest names in the game. But here's where it gets intriguing. Only 19 names were announced, with one spot left open for a surprise entry. Rumors swirled. Was Tiger planning a comeback? Or was this spot reserved for someone else entirely? And here's where it takes an even more exciting twist. What if that spot was for someone else? What if it was for Charlie Woods? The kid, who's already the fittest member of the Woods family, was reportedly being groomed for a debut at Albany, and it sent shockwaves through the media. The thought of Charlie stepping onto such a prestigious stage electrified golf fans and left everyone speculating about the next chapter of the Woods dynasty. But as much as we love the idea of Charlie stepping into this elite circle, reality hit. Despite his insane skill and impressive junior record, Charlie wasn't the one to snag that final spot. The truth is, he's still in the early stages of building his career and refining his game. And while we're eager to see him competing with the pros, Charlie's time is coming. It's not a matter of if he'll leave his mark on the PGA or LIV Tower, but when. But how did Charlie get this good so fast? Was it Tiger's mentorship, or is Charlie just born with the kind of talent that can't be taught? Either way, the kid is a serious threat, and we're all just waiting for him to take the game to new heights. And yet, what makes Charlie's journey even more compelling is that he isn't just riding on Tiger's legacy. He's carving out his own path thanks to a mix of natural talent and the lessons passed down from Tiger himself. Tiger handed over his DNA to Charlie and also crafted a one-of-a-kind approach to teaching him the game.
Two things that stick out. The timing of the twirls and the pickup of the club, of the tee.
Tiger himself explained this during his 2022 Hero World Challenge interview, where he revealed his ultimate goal: to build Charlie a mental fortress that no distraction can penetrate. Tiger's teaching style is relentless, and his philosophy comes straight from his own upbringing. If I can get into his head, that means someone else can get into his head, Tiger said. It's getting to a point where I can't get in his head, and then no one else can get in there either. That's what my dad believed in. You've got to be willing to take it. But let's talk about something we can't: Charlie's swing. To appreciate where it's headed, let's go back to 1978, when Tiger was just a 2-year-old on Mike Douglas's show, and the world first glimpsed the birth of a golfing prodigy. The parallels between Tiger's early years and Charlie's development are striking, and it's only a matter of time before Charlie's swing becomes as iconic as his father's. Moving to 2023, and Charlie, at just 14, has become a carbon copy of his father in many ways. His poise, his focus, and even his presence on the course mirrors a young Tiger Woods. But this is where it gets even more interesting, because Tiger isn't pushing him to replicate his swing. Instead, he's taking a different and more strategic approach to Charlie's development.
Seen Rory off balance on a shot? No, ever, not ever. And that's one of the things that my dad instilled in me, is that you should be able to balance and hold your finish.
Think of it like learning basketball from Michael Jordan and then getting tips from LeBron James. That's the caliber of influence shaping Charlie's swing. A fusion of the best techniques refined by the best players. It's not just about copying Tiger's swing. It's about crafting a style that's uniquely Charlie's while drawing from a legacy of greatness. And what's a perfect swing without the perfect clubs? For Charlie, his custom tailor-made P7 CW blades are more than just equipment. They're an extension of his strategy and style. These custom clubs let him add weight along the edges, striking a balance between tradition and innovation, just like Charlie himself. Every iron in his set tells a story of precision, strength, and purpose. But if you're wondering why a then 13-year-old would be handed a set of unforgiving blades instead of beginner-friendly clubs, Tiger has a solid reason for that. I've got blades in his hands so he learns how to play golf the hard way, instead of learning with all those forgiving golf clubs, Tiger explained. No shortcuts, no easy wins. Just grit, determination, and the discipline to play the game the hard way. And this combination of a killer swing and custom clubs is already producing results that most adults can only dream of. At just 13 years old, Charlie blasted through records with a swing speed of 117 miles per hour, faster than the tour average. He's already outdriving many pros. And then came a legendary moment at Florida's Medalist Golf Club, where Tiger, in an NBC interview, admitted something he'd probably been dreading. Charlie officially outdrove him for the first time. "I hate to say it, but I'm going to admit it," Tiger said. "He finally did it a few weeks ago. I spun one, he tomahawked one, and got me by a yard."
The Tiger tees, but he'll play the blacks. I'm like, damn.
That must have sucked when he
Oh.
found his ball.
That single yard may seem small, but it was a symbolic victory for Charlie. And then, during the PNC Championship, Charlie took an even bigger leap. With his father and the entire golf world watching, he nailed his first competitive eagle. It was a moment that solidified his place as one of the most exciting young players to watch. So, how has Charlie done so far? Pretty damn well, if you ask me. But let's rewind to last December, when Tiger and Charlie once again stole the spotlight at the PNC Championship. They didn't take home the win, but after shooting 11 under par in the final round, including Charlie's chip-in birdie, the Woods duo finished tied for 5th at 19 under par. And if you think this is impressive, it only gets better. At just 14, Charlie was already turning heads, and by the time he hit 15 last February, the hype surrounding him reached new heights. This kid is no longer just Tiger's son, he's building his own legacy. With a swing that's hitting like a seasoned pro, Charlie drove a green 355 yards away, and at 5 feet 11, he's already generating insane swing speeds for his age. But it's not just about power. Charlie's precision is equally inspiring. One unforgettable moment came when he chipped in for birdie, throwing down a signature fist pump that had fans reminiscing about Tiger's iconic glory days. Watching from the sidelines, Tiger couldn't hide his joy as he saw his son nail the shot. And the duo didn't stop there. They made 11 consecutive birdies on a Sunday round, with Charlie displaying the mental toughness and composure of a champion. But let's not forget where it all started. Back in 2020, Charlie won his first major competition, the Links Tour Jonathan's Landing Old Trail Trophy, with a 3-stroke lead over his nearest rival, Danilo Kuster. Since then, his rise has been meteoric. In 2023, competing in 8 events under the PGA South Florida section, Charlie delivered standout performances, including a 10th place finish in the South Florida PGA Junior Cup and a victory at the Nota Begay Junior Championship. And that's not all. At the Mission Inn, Charlie rewrote the record books, shooting a career-low 66 in the boys 14 to 15 category. But it wasn't just the score, it was how he handled the pressure. With 2 clutch birdies on the final holes, Charlie sealed the deal, showing that he's got ice in his veins. That 66 solidified his reputation as one of the fiercest competitors in youth golf. Just a year earlier, he'd shot a 68. He shaved off 2 more strokes, and his take on it says it all. "Obviously, this course is great for me. You have to go shoot a low round to win this thing, and it's not going to be given. Just took it one shot at a time. Don't think too far ahead, and you just got to keep eating. That's it." For all his raw talent and early success, Charlie's journey isn't without its challenges. Learning under the shadow of a golf icon isn't easy. The constant comparisons to Tiger can be a double-edged sword, creating immense pressure to live up to expectations. Do you think that Charlie can break his father's record and snag a major before turning 21? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos and all the latest golf actions.